Everyone, very warm welcome to on www.ThePapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. We are joining live and exclusive on www.ThePapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Papare Basketball Championship 2017 boys final, the grand finale of this championship, which was started early all the way in September, but well, due to adverse weather conditions, we had to postpone the tournament for a couple of weeks, and here we are with two schools all set to grab this all-important trophy of the Papare Basketball Championship 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, Royal College taking on St. Joseph's College, Colombo today. Royal College came in as the second runners-up in the 2016 edition, while the Josephians were the runners-up in the 2016 edition. So there is no better plot than this for these finals to be held. Both these teams have been extremely playing hard, and they've been worthy to have come to this decider to grab this title. So ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned on ThePapare.com as we will be back when the action restarts.
ThePapare.com කරපු සංකල්පය ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩක ක්‍රීඩිකාවන්ට ඉතාම ධෛර්යයි. ඔවුන්ගේ අදහස් ක්‍රීඩා තොරතුරු ඊට අමතරව ශ්‍රී ලාංකිකයෙක් වශයෙන් මට ආඩම්බර විය හැකි මේ අලුත් සංකල්ප ක්‍රීඩා ලෝකයට ගෙනීම ගැන මම ඇත්තටම ThePapare.com එකට ස්තුතිවන්තයි.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
It doesn't matter what you think.
The first rule is trust yourself.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
ස්පෝට්ස් වලට ඔයගොල්ලෝ කැමතිද?
අනිවාර්යෙන්.
ඔව්.
නෑ හොඳටම අඩුයි.
Yeah, of course. අඩුයි. ඔව්. කදාසම ස්පෝට් එක.
ෆුට්බෝල්.
ක්‍රිකට්.
බාස්කට්බෝල්.
අපේ UFC වගේ දේවල් නම් සමන බලනවා.
වන් ඇන් රැලි විතරයි.
කැමතිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා?
අරවින්ද ඩි සිල්වා, අර්ජුන රණතුංග,
සංගක්කාර.
ඒ සරත් ජයසූරිය 96 ටීම් එකම හොඳයි.
The breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහර ලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කයා. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්, පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින්. රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
Huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to reading about the game and understanding. So I think the ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So congratulations and well done to the ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world.
What's happening here? The chance for England.
England.
ThePapare.com කරපු සංකල්පය ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩක ක්‍රීඩිකාවන්ට ඉතාම ධෛර්යයක්. ඔවුන්ගේ අදහස් ක්‍රීඩා තොරතුරු ඊට අමතරව ශ්‍රී ලංකිකෙක් වශයෙන් මට ආඩම්බර විය හැකි මේ අලුත් සංකල්ප ක්‍රීඩා ලෝකයට ගෙනීම ගැන මම ඇත්තටම papare.com එකට ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
It doesn't matter what you think.
The first rule is trust yourself.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
ස්පෝට්ස් වලට ඔයගොල්ලන් කැමතිද?
අනිවාර්යෙන්.
ඔව්.
නෑ හොඳටම අඩුයි.
Yeah, of course. අඩුයි යත්. ඔව්. කදාසම ස්පෝට් එක. ෆුට්බෝල්.
ක්‍රිකට්.
බාස්කට්බෝල්.
අපේ UFC වගේ දේවල් නම් සවුන බලනවා.
වන් ඇන් රැලි විතරයි.
කැමතිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා?
අරවින්ද ඩිසිල්වා, අර්ජුන රණතුංග,
සංගක්කාර.
ඒ සරත් ජයසූරිය 96 ටීම් එකම හොඳයි.
The Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කා. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින් රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
Huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to reading about the game and understand. So I think the ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So congratulations and well done to the ThePapare.com because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world.
What's happening here? The chance for
ThePapare.com කරපු සංකල්පය ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩක ක්‍රීඩිකාවන්ට ඉතාම ධෛර්යයක්. ඔවුන්ගේ අදහස් ක්‍රීඩා තොරතුරු ඊට අමතරව ශ්‍රී ලංකිකෙක් වශයෙන් මට ආඩම්බර විය හැකි මේ අලුත් සංකල්ප ක්‍රීඩා ලෝකයට ගෙනීම ගැන මම ඇත්තටම papare.com එකට ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
Gentlemen, welcome to the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017, the grand finale, the boys final. Royal College taking on St. Joseph's College, Colombo. Ladies and gentlemen, Royal College were placed second runners-up in the 2016 edition, and the Josephians, they were the runners-up in the 2016 edition. So there is no better plot to these finals other than the runners-up and the second runners-up competing to this year's trophy. Let us now call upon the two teams to line up. Ladies and gentlemen, first Royal College, Colombo. Wearing jersey number 4, skipper Tarindu Balasurya. Can we hear it for Royal College? Come on. Wearing jersey number 7, vice captain check. Wearing jersey number 7, Rukshana Tapattu, the vice captain of the team. Wearing jersey number 10, Giman Ranasinghe. Wearing jersey number 12, Lakmal Mapulage. Wearing jersey number 6, Vibhuda. Ladies and gentlemen, wearing jersey number 15, Hasita Saminda. Wearing jersey number 11, Heshan Hansaka. Wearing jersey number 5, Ravindu Javardhana. Wearing jersey number 13, Leon Fembek. Wearing jersey number 14, Shanal Lambawatta. Wearing jersey number 18, Amila Hetige. Wearing jersey number 8, Nelaka Upasena. Wearing jersey number 17, Pavan Ramanayaka. Wearing jersey number 16, Venuja Gamlak. Wearing jersey number 18, Binula Kararatna. Ladies and gentlemen, Royal College, Colombo. The runners-up of the 2016 edition Papare Basketball Championship, and now here once again in the finals, St. Joseph's College, Colombo. Wearing jersey number 6, Shania Samuel, captain. Wearing jersey number 11, Shaman Fernando. Wearing jersey number 8, Panduka Gachamange. Wearing jersey number 9, Eshita Suradin. Wearing jersey number 21, Ishara Pereira. Wearing jersey number 2, Shehan Fernando. Wearing jersey number 7, Dave Famara Singer. Wearing jersey number 12, Janit Tenager. Wearing jersey number 88, Chamat Gimana. Wearing jersey number 13, Imalka Anjana. Wearing jersey number 30, Shavin Fernando. Wearing Ladies and gentlemen, St. Joseph's College, Colombo, can we hear it for the Josephians? Let us now rise to the two school songs. Royal College School Song first, followed by the St. Joseph's College School Song. We hear it for St. Joseph's College, Colombo. Come on, Jose, can we hear it for them? Royal College, Colombo, can we hear it for Royal College, Colombo? Now, let me cordially invite the chief guest of the occasion, Major General Indranil Rana Singh, President of the Sri Lanka Basketball Federation, accompanied by Dishan Dissa, Operations Manager of ThePapare.com, to be introduced to the two teams. Now the two teams will give their compliments to each other and go back to their respective bench.
Tip-off of this final game between St. Joseph's and Royal. This game has been a few days coming. It was supposed to be last Friday, but the weather, of course, took a wicked turn. And you'd never have guessed now that it's a week later, and on this Friday, it's a scorching hot afternoon here at Havelock Town. And it's expected to be a scorching hot game as well, as St. Joseph's take on Royal. St. Joseph's in their traditional blue and white. Royal also in their traditional blue and gold. And it's going to be an encounter between the second and third place teams from last year. St. Joseph's placed second, so in their second consecutive final, they lost to St. Thomas's last year and managed to beat that same opposition in the semi-finals this year. And Royal have done brilliantly to beat AIS, which is a very difficult team to beat on any occasion. And in a thrilling semi-final match against AIS, Royal managed to end up winners 48 points to 47 in the last few seconds of the game. And they will be probably the favorites going into this final, Royal, because they've had the more difficult time of it in this tournament. But nothing can be taken for granted, as St. Joseph's really have an outstanding physical team. They have some young players who drive to the basket really explosively, and they've been dominating on the defensive rebounds, the offensive rebounds, as well as their team defense, which was outstanding against St. Thomas's, and may test this Royal offense a little bit today more than Royal will expect them to. Royal, though a really well-drilled team, understand how to set up set plays and make sure that they allow their strengths to work for them. St. Joseph's play with a little bit more heart, a less technical team. But Royal will be hoping that technique wins it out for them today. Balasuri, Athapattu, Ravishankar, Jayatilaka and Hansaka. Those are the men that will start for Royal. Balasuri at the point guard and the big man Heshan Hansaka in the middle. St. Joseph's really haven't been tested with a good inside game, so let's see whether that will be a problem for this team. Shenal Samuel, the captain. Suradin, Gajamange, Fernando and Ishara Pereira. Fernando was outstanding in the semi-final, as was Gajamange. And Chanel Samuel will be looking to make plenty of drives from the perimeter today against this Royal offense. So let's see what these two teams can bring out at the ThePapare Basketball Championship. Draws to a close here at this wonderful venue, the Henry Pedris Park Outdoor Court. The Girls Championship jointly awarded to Holy Family and St. Joseph's. And here we are, hoping not to have another joint performance or joint award here. Certainly won't be the case, as we will go into overtime if there is a problem deciding the winners at the final buzzer. But here are the coaches who are giving their final pieces of advice to the teams. St. Joseph's coaching staff very animated during the semi-final, and they will certainly be so today as well, as this is the big final. This is the one that they wanted to win last year. They've got another shot against a different opposition, and this opposition may just be a little bit more difficult than last time's one was. And Royal look like they mean business here today. Lots of height in this Royal lineup as well, but physically St. Joseph's look like they do have a lot to offer. So their coach looks on. His part is done now. They've had a week extra to prepare for this game, so I'm sure they would have been drilling, taking lots of shots. Samuel having a last word with his chargers in the number 6 jersey. Royal look a little bit more laid back. They look a little less intense. And perhaps that will be to their advantage, Royal, because they might be a little bit more relaxed going into this game. Rukshan Athapattu, their vice captain, one of the key men, the tall lad in the number 7 jersey. And the big number 10, Gimhan Ranasinghe, will tip off with Marasinghe, it looks like. No, in fact, it's Suradin who will tip off. And both teams waiting for their first possession. So it's Eshita Suradin against Gimhan Ranasinghe, and the ball won by St. Joseph's. And Samuel gets the first possession, guarded by his opposite number 6, taking a jump shot that worked so well for him in the last game that these two played. But coming away with that rebound quickly was Rukshan Athapattu. Now looking to move it through Tarindu Balasuriya, the designated point guard. Here's Vibhuda Jayatilaka. Jayatilaka driving to the basket but can't get beyond that collapsing Josephian defense. They did that really well last time. Managed to protect their paint really well. But that time, looks like the foul has been called. And yes, Royal do have the ball. And will come back through Jayatilaka, and the Josephian defense again. Coming up trumps, and Gajamange tried to make it to the opposite end. And he's lucky, I think, to get away with that, the Royal defender. Because there might have been a little bit of a trip from behind. Driving to the basket that time was Vibhuda. Nice little tip from Suradin, and that's the first points. No, it's not. It's in and out from Gajamange. Beautiful fast break run by St. Joseph's though. You can see that that's the plan against this Royal team. Athapattu driving, and again the rebound is taken by Suradin. Suradin gives up the dribble and finds his captain Samuel. Here's the open shot, fake from Shamin Fernando, who was outstanding in the semi-final. Here's Suradin driving to the basket. Again, the shot is no good. And Athapattu comes away with the rebound off the kind hand of Suradin, who chased that one all the way. Here's Hasita Saminda. Nice cross-court pass, finding Saminda again. That's again in and out, so a nervous start from both teams. Nice behind-the-back dribble to get out of trouble from Suradin. And Chanel Samuel manages to settle things down from the Joes. That's a good low-post pass. But a push-off, says the referee. And two interesting calls from the referee on your screen at the moment. Push off in the back was the call, and it looks like Ishara Pereira will get the first points of this final, courtesy of a free throw. So they've gone for dominance on the post. Pereira didn't feature in the semi-final, and they've got another opportunity. Gajamange trying to roll it in. But that's where St. Joseph's will really dominate if they manage to get these boards, if Royal don't keep them away from it. Nice collapsing defense again. Another defensive rebound. Samuel now. Open shot, but it's an air ball. And Adapattu comes away now, trying to go coast to coast. Lovely drive from Adapattu, but can't get it to fall. Here's Suradin once again. Looks for the foul, but can't seem to draw it. And it's end-to-end stuff from both teams now. Tarindu. Balasuriya, the captain, trying to settle things down a little bit for his team. Here he is taking an outside shot. It comes off the front of the ring and is thrown away by Royal. A rare rebound for Royal on the offensive end, but throwing it away carelessly. St. Joseph's having the better of the opening exchanges here in this still nervous first quarter. Both teams still checking out each other's offenses. Joseph should look to run their fast break. They ran it extremely well the last time. A foul called again, and it looks like it might be an offensive foul. Yes, it is an offensive foul. A charge called there by the referee on Eshita Suradin. Balasuriya brings it up for Royal. Samuel, good screen set there by the big man Gimhan Ranasinghe, who rolls nicely to the basket. Don't use him this time though. Here's Atapattu. And a blocking call from the referee off the ball that was. Balasuriya again. And the Josephian defense once again getting their hand in there. Gajamange. And the shot is good. Almost did it a few minutes ago, and this time manages to finish. Panduka Gajamange, foul and basket, so a chance at a three-point play. And Royal still haven't managed to get on the boards in this 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes almost of this final. That'll worry them just a little bit, because the Josephian defense has been collapsing really well. And if Royal don't have a perimeter game tonight, they might be in a bit of trouble. Gajamange gets a one-shot signal from the referee. They aim to make it a three-point play. It's no good that time, but a beautiful rebound by Suradin. Suradin pumps it back outside to Gajamange again. And Samuel manages to find Suradin on the inside. That's a nice step from the big man. And Gajamange tries to go up again. So 3 chances to finish that for St. Joseph's. Royal will count themselves lucky that they didn't manage to do so. Atapattu finding. That's a nice little deft pass, but unfortunately Upasena doesn't manage to do a lot with it. Again, Royal committing to the steal. Samuel had his shot partially blocked. Atapattu now. Atapattu driving from on his left hand, and a good rebound that time from Gimhan Ranasinghe. And Atapattu that time manages to get the ball back, but travels in the process. So it's a side ball for St. Joseph's, and they get a reprieve. There's been a substitution made. Chamat Gimhane has come in for Eshita Suradin, who has been having a good game so far. Shamin Fernando. Gajamange again. Nice little handoff to Marasinghe. Marasinghe doesn't manage to finish. Atapattu's bounce pass evades everyone, goes out of bounds. It's fair to say that in this first half of the first quarter, St. Joseph's have looked the better team. Royal still trying to settle. Can't get any continuity going in their attack. No real cohesion. Looks like 5 players trying to do things individually. Balasuriya throws it up, but it was a Hail Mary at best. Chamat Gimhana, who that pass was meant for, manages to get it in. Lovely fake from Shenal Samuel. Lovely delay on the dribble. And again, it's a good drive, but can't finish. Marasinghe has the rebound. Full court press from Royal now. Shamin Fernando, and Royal do well, really well to get back in defense there. Had 3 bodies behind the ball. Full court press already in the first quarter, so that'll really test their fitness. Big cross-court pass. Here's Atapattu again. Tries to throw it up again, off balance in the face of the Josephian defense. And the foul is committed by Shenal Samuel, the captain, his first foul. And it will be Royal's chance to get their first points on the board. And a good free throw from the big number 8, Nelaka Upasena. He's a good shooter. Usually big men not the best perimeter shooters, but he's a bit different. That time it didn't go, and Shenal Samuel comes away with the rebound again. Trying to go all the way himself. Just too many bodies in the way there. And a lovely fast break from Royal that time, which is finished by Heshan Hansaka. Nice finish from him. So Royal have emptied their bench and found a little bit of joy from it. Shamin Fernando now. Shehan Fernando, in fact, who was so outstanding in the semi-final, has been brought off the bench. So both coaches not playing their hands too early. Here's Atapattu driving. Nelaka Upasena trying to fake, but Marasinghe has him covered. Shehan Fernando looks for his captain. That was a dangerous pass, but that's a beautiful bounce pass from captain to Marasinghe. Marasinghe is a little slow and it gets rejected. Beautiful block there from the Royal defender. Here's Liam Fambeck. And again, Upasena draws the foul. So he's playing in the paint. And he's drawn the second foul to bring Royal on level pegging. St. Joseph's had the much better exchanges, but somehow they find themselves 3-all on the scoreboard with a chance to go behind now. Upasena's first free throw misses its mark. Second one is no good either, as Gajamange comes away with the rebound. And Samuel will look to settle things down on the other end. Royal using a half-court press early on. Easily beaten by Samuel, he's an excellent dribbler. And here's Shehan Fernando. Manages to get it away to Gajamange, but it's a fumble. And it looks like St. Joseph's will keep the ball. Gajamange inbounds. Here's Shehan Fernando. Gajamange again. leaves the ball behind, and that time it finds a nice pass, but Marasinga can't finish. Neither can Gajamange on the rebound. And St. Joseph's, being a little profligate under the basket, had several opportunities but wasted them. Royal will count themselves very lucky that several of the putback opportunities that St. Joseph's had, they've not taken. Nice drive to the basket by Fambeck, and finished in the end by Adapattu. Again, Royals half-court press, but St. Joseph's have two very good drivers. Marasinga, the pass was just a little bit away from him. He was trying to back into his marker, and the pass was away from his marker, so a little bit of a lack of communication there between Fernando and Marasinga. Royal now looking to consolidate their lead. Taken a long time to get points on the board, but now find themselves in the lead, and here's Fambeck. Nice drive there by Heshan Hanseka. Used his hands nicely, but somehow couldn't find the basket. But Atapattu manages to get back the pushback with a little bit of help from Upasena. These two have been combining well on the offensive end, the two big Royalists. Shamin Fernando driving for Shenal Samuel. Samuel still with the ball, looks for Suradin. Suradin can't hold the ball as he tries to drive in, and Royal will get the turnover. So quite a few opportunities wasted for St. Joseph's, as Royal have looked to come back and defend as well as they've been attacking. Shamin Fernando shooting away from the line, but not able to get the steal to count. Suradin really not happy at giving up the dribble is Ashita Suradin. Needs to be a little bit more circumspect in trying to dribble the ball out of trouble. Leon Fambeck. Atapattu scored most of his team's points so far, and that's big Ishara Pereira with the rebound. Shenal finds Gajamange open. Here's Shamin Fernando. Shamin Fernando to drive. Can't get it to fall, and Marasinga or Ishara Fernando comes away with the rebound, but the referee says there was a foul. No, in fact she doesn't. It's an out of bounds from St. Joseph's. Leon Fambeck brings the ball up. Atapattu swings the ball out for a three-point shot, and Atapattu manages to doesn't manage, in fact, as it will be the first time out of the game, and Royal storming back into this first quarter after they were second best in much of the first few minutes. They've come back and really made it count in the last few. Royal, largely with the introduction of Nelaka Upasena, have managed to find someone to really trouble the inside defenders of St. Joseph's, and his rebounding has created a few opportunities for Atapattu, who's got the points on the board. Josephian coaching staff imploring his players to stick to the plan. Royal's coaching staff a little less animated. Very clear instructions given by both sets of coaches by the looks of things. Royal will have to use their bench judiciously. The style that they're playing and the pressure this Josephian team is putting on, as we look at the scoreboard at the end of the first quarter. 7-3, absolutely nothing in it though. Royal finding their feet towards the end of that quarter, and as we saw in the semi-final between Joseph's and St. Thomas's, one quarter can win a game for you. So the Josephians will have to come back strong. Royal will need to make sure that they keep defending and defending strongly. They've got the big men, they've got the drivers, they've got the penetration. Seem like they've got confidence in their perimeter shooting as well, so it's a very good all-round Royal team. If they can get the right combinations on the court, then they will take some stopping. Haven't seen much of Shehan Fernando in the number 2 jersey. Really outstanding in the semi-final for St. Joseph's, but haven't really seen him do much today. That's him to inbound the ball to his captain. Samuel now to the first possession of the second quarter. And a foul on number 11. That was Heshan Hansaka. Samuel will look to force a few more fouls perhaps by trying to drive. He drives well and is looking for the mid-range jumper. Doesn't find the parabola on the shot that time. It looks like there was something going on off the ball, and it will be a turnover for Royal. Dealing well with the post player. It's either Ishara Pereira or Marasinga who plays on the low post for St. Joseph's, and Royal have dealt with it really well. Upasena, plenty of movement by him with that number 8 jersey. There he is, getting into the paint just in time. Lovely work to hand the ball off to Hansaka, and the rebound is good, and Atapatto puts it back. Rukshan Atapatto has been deadly with the second attempt. There's Upasena, managing to really trouble the Josephian rebounders, and that's where St. Joseph's won the semi-final with their rebounds. And if they're deprived of that, it will be a problematic. So defense collapsing well on Shehan Fernando. A lovely pass from Hasita Saminda, but not into a position where Atapatto could do much with it. So it looks like they've watched the footage of the semi-final, have Royal, and they've realized that Fernando is someone who can drive the ball with deadly effect, and they're collapsing and double teaming him. So another quick timeout call by St. Joseph's, because they've realized that they can't afford to go a lot further behind on the scoreboard. Gajamange. Chanel Samuel also looking a little stressed. Coaching staff needing to make sure that they don't allow this lead to get away from them. And Nelako Pasena in the number 8 jersey for Royal has been very good since he came on. He didn't start, but he's creating problems by finding willing cutters off him while he's in the paint, and also managing to tussle for the rebound and give Royal a few second chance shots. Here's Heshan Hansaka on your screen, the number 11 jersey for Royal, and here's his opposite number, Shamin Fernando. Joseph's trying desperately to get Shehan Fernando into the game, but this Royal defense has held firm. Samuel driving, and again the mid-range jumper from the captain is good. 9 points to 5. Balasuri, the opposite captain, kicks it out to Atapatto. Atapatto from long range. Again looking for Nelako Pasen, who does well to get that rebound, but backs into his defender, which is a foul. Shamin Fernando gives up the dribble a little too easily, looking for Shehan Fernando now. Now they find him on the double team. There's a man open, and Fernando from the distance. Rukshan Athapattu rather comes away with the rebound, and that's a lovely pass. Beautifully finished as well. Excellent finish by Heshan Hanseka. Balasuriya finding the pass, and you thought for all money that Hanseka was going to go off the board, but he didn't need it. Pass intended for Shamin Fernando by Samuel, but Royal just getting a hand in the way. Marasinghe manages to lay it in finally. Marasinghe has had a few opportunities, and if St. Joseph's can get that low post game going, then things may just be a little different for them. Still a 4-point game though. Hanseka driving, tries to find the inside ball to Hasitha Saminda, but a timely intervention by Jose. Saminda again. Athapattu tries to take a shot that's rejected by Gachamange. And Shamin Fernando now comes away quickly with the rebound. So Joseph's trying to run some fast breaks. Just not going for them though, because Royal are swarming all over with their half-court press. It's a good hard-court press so far. Samuel, Gachamange to drive. Finds Marasinghe. Marasinghe can't get it to go. He's a big man. Marasinghe has got to find a little bit of fluency under the basket. Be a bit patient. But Royal are crowding him out nicely and making the pass to him difficult. Really intelligent defenses by Royal, who are using their bench. Vibhuda Jatilaka is back this time. And here's Balasuriya, the skipper. Good intervention there by St. Joseph's. That's Shehan Fernando. Still just a youngster. Playing in a big final here. Kushan Athapattu, the left-hander, no way through for him. Athapattu again going left. Foul called. Bit of a soft foul, to be honest. Athapattu's first attempt comes off the rim. And it's just his second, but he gets another chance. And a good steal from Athapattu himself. Lovely reverse layup, changed hands in mid-air. Beautifully done. Drove on the left, changed hands to the right, and managed to finish. Athapattu missed 2 rebounds, but missed 2 free throws, but that didn't matter. Tries to get the steal as well, gets it on the second occasion, and St. Joseph steal it right back. Shamin Fernando. Royal's defense has been absolutely outstanding so far. Gachamange to Fernando, and it's in and out from long range. Coming quickly is Vibhuda Jatilaka. Balasuriya. And the shot is wide. Another timeout call this time. Or is it not a time? It is a timeout. Called by Royal that time, I think. So St. Joseph's coming back with a few well-made baskets, but not finding the same fluency on attack that they would like. Royal, on the other hand, have been feeding on scraps, but doing so really well. using their big man to good effect and making sure the dangerous Athapattu makes a nuisance of himself. Josephian fans still in good voice. They outnumber the Royal fans quite significantly here. But their team so far haven't given them too much to talk about. Haven't been able to get into that scoring pattern. Not able to turn their possessions into points as much as they would like. So the fans looking a little concerned, as you would expect, as Royal, as I told you, a very technical team, are managing to make things work for them. They're approaching the game very intelligently and seem to have picked up the chinks in the Josephian armor. Josephians reverting to their starting five now. They've realized that they need to make some inroads on the scoreboard. Here's Shehan. The long arms of Athapattu to the rescue again as Balasuriya tries to finish, but Athapattu is there. Samuel. And that's just away from Shehan Samuel, the captain, Shenal Samuel rather. And the Royal swarming defense has been excellent in preventing Shenal Samuel from driving to the basket and using that pull-up jumper that's so good for him. Balasuriya, the Royal skipper, hasn't been doing a lot with the ball in hand, but his defense has been excellent. Shamin Fernando gives it away to the other Fernando, Shehan. That's a nice handoff, but can't finish it. Can Ishara Pereira? Gajamange doesn't go, and even that shot doesn't go from Ishara Pereira, and it looks like under the basket St. Joseph's are having real trouble today. Can't get a shot to fall. Panduka Gatamange gets his second shot to go. So it's 8 points to 13 on the scoreboard as we count down to half-time in this all-important final, the ThePapare Basketball Championship between St. Joseph's and Royal. Both teams have fought hard to get here. And the referee calls a 3-second violation against Upasena, and St. Joseph's will get the turnover. Shenal Samuel coming up against his opposite number, Balasuriya. Here's Shehan Fernando. No room for him to drive today. Can't get it to go, and Shehan Fernando manages to get the rebound thanks to Ishara Pereira's presence. St. Joseph's with the side ball that time. Suradin opts to go out for Shamin Fernando, and they leave the ball behind. Vibuda Jayatilaka. That shot is wildly out of control. And Suradin drives, tries to get his own rebound back, but doesn't manage to do so. So Josephians really having trouble managing to make those shots close to the basket. Balasuriya's defense has really been outstanding. Shifting between Shenal Samuel and Shehan Fernando, the two best drivers And that's a nice mid-range jump shot from Athapattu. Sorry, that was Vibhuda Jayatilaka. Can see why he's on the court. So Royal managing to score from different areas of the court. And Rukshan Athapattu again with an outstanding bit of intervention. And Vibhuda Jayatilaka gets the foul. Athapattu has really been devastating on the defensive end, managing to get his hands in and steal the ball on several occasions. And that time working a nice bounce pass, left-handed bounce pass to Vibhuda Jayatilaka, who was running the offense. And a good fast break that was, which ended up in a foul and 2 shots for Jayatilaka. The first shot from Vibhuda Jayatilaka is good. It's a very hurried motion in his shot, but it seems to work for him. Both shots good from Jayatilaka, so extending the Josephian deficit to 8 points. Here's Shamin Fernando now, up against Hasita Saminder. Royal again going for the steal, but that time Shanal Samuel managing to find his way to the basket, but can't get it to drop. Finally they do through Gajamange. 3 different players had a shot at that. Finally St. Joseph's are in double figures. Balasurya drawing 2 defenders out of the paint. Athapattu again. The foul that time on Chamat Gimhana. Balasurya looking to score from way downtown, but Athapattu doesn't manage to get that rebound. He knew the support was there, which is why he took the shot. Balasurya, really intelligent bit of play from Royal. And Royal managed to get the side ball. Here's Athapattu. Chamat Gimhan attached to Athapattu like a leech. They've decided that he's a danger man and needs to be covered. First time Royal have been forced into using those last 8 seconds on the shot clock. It's a better defense from the Josephians. Shanal Samuel that time, a lovely finish from Ishara Pereira. That's what they've been looking to do all game, St. Joseph's. It's finally worked. Upasena with an excellent rebound there again. But he cuts the line, unfortunately, for Royal. Athapattu and Upasena really have made a big difference for Royal today. They've been scoring from all parts of the court, really. Mid-range jumpers, layups, fast breaks. Their defense, when they press from the top, don't allow Shanal Samuel to get any kind of momentum. Shamin Fernando drives. Lovely steal from Hasita Saminda that time. And now Rukshan Athapattu. Saminda again with the rebound. Here's Shehan Fernando. Shehan Fernando gets the first chance to drive. Oh, and I'm surprised that hasn't been called a foul. Athapattu definitely reached in there. He's really lucky not to be called a foul. A dangerous play at that. Shehan Fernando can count himself a little unlucky. Athapattu that time keeps the ball alive nicely. Saminda, beautiful layaway. And finished nicely by Gimhan Ranasinghe, the big man. Excellent work from Royal on offense that time. They're using almost a 3-2 zone, Royal, making it into a 2-3 really quickly. Foul called on the Royal defender that time. Jehan Fernando with the drive, managed to get the ball back. And ThePapare with the big finish. A really important basket for the Josephians that time. And bringing it within 5 points, which is the closest they've been to the Royal score. It's a hot afternoon, but the sun is slowly going down, which will ease the conditions for these players. You're watching the final of the ThePapare Basketball Championship between Royal and St. Joseph's. Royal starting slowly, but coming into their own in the end of the first quarter and the start of the second. Lots of different scorers for Royal, while it seems that St. Joseph's are relying on a few players to do the bulk of the scoring for them. Atapattu, that man in your screen with the towel, has been excellent so far for the Royalists on the defensive end as well as the offensive end, and they haven't managed to let this big Josephian side get the better of them. Derifa Marasinghe and Ishara Pereira, really big guys on the Josephian team, but the first line of the Royal defense has prevented the ball coming to them really well. They've really strategized this game and realized where they need to put the defense in. Very close second quarter, and it's just that dominant first quarter by Royal that makes a difference. We'll be back at after half time.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
It doesn't matter what you think.
The first rule is trust yourself.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
ස්පෝට්ස් වලට ඔයගොල්ලෝ කැමතිද?
අනිවාර්යෙන්.
ඔව්.
නෑ හොඳටම අඩුයි.
Yeah, of course.
අඩුයි.
ඔව්. කදාසම ස්පෝට් එක. ෆුට්බෝල්.
ක්‍රිකට්.
basketball.
අපේ UFC වගේ දේවල් නම් සවුන බලනවා.
ෆන් ඇන් රැලි විතරයි.
කැමතිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා?
අරවින්ද ඩි සිල්වා, අර්ජුන රණතුංග,
සංගක්කාර.
ඒ සරත් ජයසූරිය 96 ටීම් එකම හොඳයි.
The Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කයා. අපි දන්නේ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්, පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින්. රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to reading about the game and understanding. So I think ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So congratulations and well done to ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world.
What's happening here? The chance for
ThePapare.com කරපු සංකල්පය ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩක ක්‍රීඩිකාවන්ට ඉතාම ධෛර්යයක්. ඔවුන්ගේ අදහස් ක්‍රීඩා තොරතුරු ඊට අමතරව ශ්‍රී ලංකිකෙක් වශයෙන් මට ආඩම්බර විය හැකි මේ අලුත් සංකල්ප ක්‍රීඩා ලෝකයට ගෙනීම ගැන මම ඇත්තටම ThePapare.com එකට ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
It doesn't matter what you think.
The first rule is trust yourself.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
ස්පෝට්ස් වලට ඔයගොල්ලෝ කැමතිද?
අනිවාර්යෙන්.
ඔව්.
නෑ හොඳටම අඩුයි.
Yeah, of course.
අඩුයි
ඔව්. කදාසම ස්පෝට් එක. ෆුට්බෝල්.
ක්‍රිකට්.
basketball.
අපේ UFC වගේ දේවල් නම් සවන බලනවා.
ෆන් ඇන් රැලි විතරයි.
කැමතිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා?
අරවින්ද ඩිසිල්වා, අර්ජුන රණතුංග,
සංගක්කාර.
ඒ සරත් ජයසූරිය 96 ටීම් එකම හොඳයි.
The Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
I wanna fly, can you take me far away? Give me a star to reach for, tell me what it takes, and I'll go so high, my feet won't touch the ground. Just itch my wings and pull the strings. I bought these strings that all fall down.
Welcome back to the live coverage of the ThePapare Basketball Championship here from the Pedris Park outdoor court. It's half-time in a game of basketball that was earlier dominated by St. Joseph's, but Royal have come back into it convincingly and managed to have the best of the first half so far. Teams having their final moments with each other before they come out for the all-important second half. It's 19 points to 14 in favor of Royal. But although it's only 5 points on the scoreboard, St. Joseph's have looked a little out of it. They've had to rely on a few lucky bounces, as it were, to get within 5 points of Royal. And Royal, despite having a slow start, have managed to come in with some really intelligent play and some outstanding all-court presence from Rukshan Athapattu. But playing well to their strengths, Royal, very technically sound, and managing to find a few inroads into this Josephian defense, which hasn't been as cohesive as it was in the semi-final against St. Thomas's. As Ishara Pereira, that pass from Balasuriya goes to no one. Here's Shehan Fernando, has been really quiet in this first half. The Joes will be looking to bring him into the game. Samuel with that mid-range jumper that worked so well for him, but doesn't seem to be falling today. Balasuriya, the opposition captain for Royal, has really controlled things well on the offensive end as well as the defensive end, driving and managing to find space for a free throw line jumper from Heshan Hanseka. So Royal's movement on the offensive and defensive end has been outstanding. Heshan Hanseka with the shot. Here's Shehan Fernando taking over the duties from Samuel, who takes it back now. Gajaman Gay with the half-hearted screen, but again not falling for Samuel. And the rebounds not falling for the Josephians either. Here's Athapattu, the danger man. In fact, that's Hasita Saminda. Upasena. Nice turn from Upasena. Manages to get some great body position, but just can't finish. Good defense that time from Ishara Pereira. Really intelligent post play from Nelaka Upasena. Knows exactly which angles to put his body on. Samuel. Shehan Fernando now. Shamin Fernando rather. Here's Shehan Fernando trying to drive. Finds a pass for Marasinghe from Ishara Pereira rather, and Ishara Pereira puts it back. And still 5 points in it. Here's Athapattu. Left-handed drive. Throws it up off balance. And Shehan Fernando gets a rebound. And Athapattu forces a turnover. Here's Samuel, the captain. Gajaman Gay passes to no one. And really good hustle that time from Royal to get that ball back. Here's a drive from Saminda. Mid-range jumper once again from the free throw line. So that's 2 for him in quick succession from exactly the same spot. So they're running that play very smartly, Royal. Shehan Fernando offloading to Samuel. Shamin Fernando now. Samuel looks for the shot, and it's well shot. So Shehan Samuel looking for that mid-range jumper, which worked so well for him, but this time just hasn't been able to get it to go. Not following through. And they're looking now for Gajaman Gay, who gets fouled. The captain, Tarindu Balasuriya, giving away a foul early on in the piece. Maybe not wanting to allow the Josephians to get some momentum. And Joseph's throwing it away. The body language for the Josephians not so good today. There seemed to be much better energy from them in the semi-final. This time against a very intelligent Royal team, they seem to be a little phased. Here's Fumbeck. Shot from Adapattu. Gajamange with the rebound, needs to find his captain, does so. Nice drive by Shenal Samuel, but can't get it to fall. And Shehan Fernando now. Lovely work that time again from Eshan Hansaka. The stealing has been beautiful from Royal. And he gets it to go as he does get the foul also. So a 3-point play. Or no basket, says the referee. In fact, it's a turnover, in fact. Sean Fernando. Looking for Shamin Fernando, driving to the basket. And he rolls in, nice drive from Shehan. From Shamin rather. Adapattu drives right-handed that time. Can't find anything on it. And Gajamange makes a hash of that. Really should have brought that to the center. Gajamange, another botched fast break for St. Joseph's. And gives away a foul as well. Gajamange replaced almost immediately. Can see that he is suffering a little bit, and his captain comes back after a small breather, Shenal Samuel. Here's Royal's Saminder. Hansaka now looks for the free throw line jumper. Atapattu manages to get free. And beautiful rebound from Upasena. Just can't get it to fall. And Ishana Pereira that time does well to secure the ball. Shehan Fernando just can't get it to go. And Fumbeck now. Shehan comes back and steals the ball. Beautiful work again from Royals Heshan Hansaka. Can't control it on the offensive end though. He's been stealing the ball brilliantly, Heshan Hansaka. They've turned that steal into a real offensive weapon today, Royal. Both Saminder, Hansaka and Rukshan Atapattu have been outstanding in stealing the ball from this Josephian attack. Chamat Gimhan now looking to drive and easily rejected by Upasena. Nicely run, fast break, can't be finished that time unfortunately for Royal. Beautiful work though, textbook way to run a fast break. Ball movement to Fumbeck, Fumbeck just off on a long range jumper, and the referee says that there was a foul, and Shenal Samuel will give up another foul for St. Joseph's. Real commitment from the Josephian defense that time in the form of Shehan Fernando. But they need to find something on the offensive end as well, the Josephians. Fumbeck controlling. Atapattu steps back and shoots. Gajamange takes a rebound and gives it to his captain. Great work to defend that one from Atapattu again. Shehan Fernando. And Ishara Pereira had much more time than he thought. Shehan Fernando, again the reach-in foul from Hasita Saminda. That time it's called by the referee. St. Joseph's with the ball at half court. Shehan Fernando, Samuel. Again, the Josephians throwing it away. Cheap giveaway of possession there. Atapattu drives, finds an open player on the three-point line. And Shanal Samuel trying to go 2-on-1. No chance for him, absolutely no way through. Royals defense getting back beautifully. And with Atapattu now trying to lead the fast break. Gets it back. They'll try again from the corner. And a push called on Gimhan Ranasinghe. Ranasinghe and Upasena have been really good under the basket for Royal. Really cut down the rebounds for St. Joseph's. Atapattu drives. Can't get it to fall. But they do on the second occasion. That's Hasita Saminda. Shamin Fernando, Ishara Pereira. Great defense again. Heshan Hanseka can't manage to finish. Now he'll try again. And that shot is good. And that's Tarindu Balasuriya, the captain. Lovely follow through from the skipper. And it's a timeout to St. Joseph's. And they need one because they're 9 points in deficit. Started off with a 5-point margin at the beginning of this quarter. And now that has been extended to 9 points by Royal. And St. Joseph's will have to do something spectacular to get back into this game. Royal have done excellently to keep some of the danger players of Joseph's quiet. They've identified Shehan Fernando's explosive driving game and shut him down early. And the steals have really taken the momentum out of this Josephian attack. So Royal really playing to their strengths. The invitees here at the Henry Pedris court. The final postponed by a week due to bad weather conditions, due to be played last Friday. Doubt the result would be affected by that, of course, but and the big men in Sri Lankan basketball looking on. As I said earlier, Josephian body language not looking the greatest. A lot more energy from them earlier on in the semi-final. And this time it's Royal's turn to really be buzzing all over the court. Balasuriya has led from the front in terms of effort. Samuel manages to get it to fall, was expecting the foul. And takes St. Joseph's into the 20s, the captain. Atapattu controls it at the second attempt. Good ball movement on the perimeter from Royal. Balasuriya. That ball comes off the side of the backboard. And Gajaman Gale looking to drive on his own. Needed to do a little better than that. Needs to be a bit patient, Gajaman Gale. Trying to finish at 100 miles an hour. Balasuriya sensibly settling things down. He knows that time is on his side. Yeah, he is the skipper. And that's a great shot. Excellent ball movement, a set play. And two excellent shots from Tarindu Balasuriya. It's been quiet on the score sheet, but really coming to the party when his team needed him, getting his team up to 30 points that time, the Royal skipper. And at that time the foul is called on Gimhan Ranasinghe. Samuel driving. Hasn't really made those drives count for him too much. Shenal Samuel gets the first free throw. And the second, as he brings his team within 8 again, but it's a mountain to climb nevertheless. Balasuriya now looking just to control things, not to allow this lead to slip away. Beautiful pass from Balasuriya, and Atapattu just can't finish. Lovely vision. Shahan Fernando gives it back to Shamin Fernando, rather gives it back to Shahan. Shahan controlling, but not seeing too many gaps opening up. But no foul that time. And that's the end of the third quarter as St. Joseph's close the gap to 8 points. But Royal in a commanding lead, 30 points to 22 at the end of the third quarter. 30 points to 22. And all to play for in the fourth. St. Joseph's had to throw caution to the winds now. And Royal just had to make sure they run the shot clock down, don't do anything silly, and manage to stay in front. They've led from the midpoint of the first quarter and haven't been threatened on the scoreboard, but St. Joseph's will need one big effort, this last hurrah as it were. Otherwise they risk being runners-up for the second time in a row in this ThePapare Basketball Championship. That's not a title they would want. They're looking for the win, but they need to play much better than they've played for all these last 3 quarters if they are to make that a reality.
Okay, this is really bad.
Josephian bench, the body language. This time again not promising. If you're watching and you're a Josephian fan, this is not what you want to be seeing. They seem to have lost a little bit of belief after they lost the first quarter convincingly. Doesn't look that convincing on the scoreboard, but the momentum is what changed in that first quarter. Don't forget that the Dialogue Rugby League starts next weekend. Stay tuned for Rugby's home, ThePapare.com, for the exclusive coverage all throughout the tournament starting on the 4th of November. Should be an outstanding tournament. CHNFC back in the fray. Resources evening out between the forces. CRNFC having a very talented young lineup. Candy with the Stars. Lots to play for in this Dialogue Rugby A-Division League tournament. The Josephian crowd finally finding its voice. The team have given them little to cheer about today, to be quite honest. But Shanal Samuel and his team will look to feed off the energy of this crowd. But Royal's full court press has troubled them. And they have managed to maintain that press for the whole game almost. Eshita Suradin hasn't really figured too much in this game. Ishara Pereira mistimes his jump and Suradin comes again with it again. Haven't seen too much of him in this game, Eshita Suradin. One of their key players. Looks like he may be carrying a small injury, which is why we haven't seen him on court too much. Samuel, that's a good pass to Suradin himself. And the referee calling a foul on Rukshan Atapattu. But that's a good pass for Shanal Samuel to look for. As Suradin goes to the line. Almost a good rebound from Samuel, but it trickles out of bounds. Five-second violation called there by the referee as Josephs failed to inbound the ball. It's now the costly miss for the Josephians. They had got within 7 points. Another basket there would have brought them within 5 and given them some belief, but Balasuriya, the Royal skipper, will be hoping to extend the lead a little bit. Lovely little fake to the left. And Heshan Hanseka manages to extend the lead to 9 points. Not a good pass that time from Fernando into the post player. A nice unselfish play that time from Hanseka again to Atapattu, but he can't finish. Jose. Samuel throws up the layup, but can't find the target. Atapattu over the top, rejects, but it'll still be St. Joseph's possession. Here's Fernando, looking for some space to drive. Shamin Fernando does, but it's a totally off-balance shot which he can't get any height on. And beautifully finished on the other end of the court by Heshan Hanseka, who has really taken off the scoring duties as soon as he's come onto the pitch. So another timeout called, and St. Joseph's are now surrendering their biggest lead of the night. Royal look fairly confident. Their body language was good at the start of the game. They look really relaxed. And they have no reason to be in trouble again. Whereas the Josephians look resigned to their fate in this game almost. Not sure what more the coach can say to his team. There's a lot of time left in this game. There's 11 points to catch up and there's 8.5 minutes in which to do it with. No prizes for guessing what happened at that Royal huddle. Just keep doing what we've been doing all game is what they would have told themselves. Don't do anything silly. Don't give up too many fouls. Make sure you get the rebounds. For St. Joseph's, it's do or die now. 11 points to catch up with 8.5 minutes to do it. Fernando looking for his namesake. And really good defense again from Upasena to make sure he cut off that passing channel. Balasuriya, who's played almost every minute of this game. Hansaka can't get it to fall. Ishara Pereira now through Samuel. Samuel drives and Atapattu's foul prevents the basket for the Josephian captain. It was a good foul by Atapattu. He's got a few to give. It's only his second foul so far. So it was a very intelligent foul to make sure that St. Joseph's don't get any more momentum. A thrilling final between Royal and AIS in the last game that was played by Royal. They managed to hang on to a slender lead despite the best efforts of Brent Devanayaga. Good defense on the post again. Upasena has been worth his weight in gold, really. Atapattu from distance. And the referee calling a foul again for the push. But that time it's a turnover foul, so it's a foul by the Royal player on the offensive end. Samuel with very few options happening around him. Royal playing a man-to-man defense, a sagging man-to-man defense for much of this game. And they've really made it count. Balasuriya now looking for a screen from Upasena. Atapattu. Lovely pass to Upasena, who manages to find his captain on the perimeter. And it's good. It's not a three-pointer, but it's close. Balasuriya didn't score in the first half, and in the second half has made some crucial baskets. Ishara Pereira has been out of form under the basket today. He really needed to get a few of those to go, and it would have been a different story for St. Joseph's. They have a huge size advantage over Royal, but haven't really been able to make it count. And again, the defense of Royal preventing a fast break. That time coming away with it is Shehan Fernando, but again can't get it to go. It's been the story of their afternoon for... And Shenal Samuel misses an easy basket. All he needed to do was protect that ball, and it looks like St. Joseph's have just run out of gas. Atapattu will now just work this ball around. A 12-point lead. It hasn't been a thrilling exhibition of basketball from either team on the offensive end, but it has been a very good defensive performance from Royal. And the baskets that they have scored have been excellent. Scoring from all areas of the court, scoring from the line, scoring from downtown, scoring from inside, scoring on fast breaks. It has been an excellent all-round display of basketball so far for the Royalists. If there was one aspect that stands out for them, it's been how they've stolen the ball. Really hard press on there. Beautiful pass. Excellent pass by Atapattu, and Upasena finds himself in exactly the right spot and finishes easily. Shenal Samuel can't get that one to go either. Josephs have been driving to no effect today. It's a 15-point lead, and there's very little chance that the Josephians can catch this one up. Stranger things have happened in sport though. Marasinghe gets his first free throw. Gets both free throws. Is it too little too late though from Josephs? Balasuriya running down the clock sensibly now. Just keeping the ball in possession. Not needing to do anything spectacular to finish this game. Hansaka. Balasuriya throws it up, but Eshita Suradin comes up with the rebound. Suradin just can't finish. It was a good drive by him. Nice little step by Saminder. But Royal have the ball back now. Another possession, another 24 seconds for them. Samuel gives away the foul, and Captain Balasuriya will have no trouble gratefully accepting this as we go to the bench for another timeout. The key players for St. Joseph's have been largely absent today. Gajaman Gay has been a non-entity. So has Shehan Fernando, has got very little opportunity, and that's not their fault really. It's been the fault of an excellent Royal College defense. Managed to disrupt everything that St. Joseph's have tried to do, and they won this match on the defensive end of the court. It's not a very high-scoring affair. Still 39 points in the fourth quarter for a team that has been largely unchallenged. But still, the defensive work has been a sight to behold. The recap, all the sports news delivered to you in just under 2 minutes every day at 6:30 p.m. on the dot. Stay locked to thepapare.com/recap. Atapattu should have looked for the pass to Upasena, but opted to go himself, and why not? He's got enough of a cushion of points to try that, and he deserves a few scores the way he's played today. Saminder, foul given away by Suradin. Royal will be quite happy to take all these fouls. Saminder gives up the dribble early. Hansaka. Long range shot, which Gajamange rebounds now for Samuel. And again Samuel tries that mid-range pull-up, but Royal's defense with their arms up completely blocking any sight of the basket that he can have. Clear reach in there from Fernando, but the referee allowing it to go on. And finally, Shehan Fernando gets one to go. Drove so destructively against St. Thomas's, hasn't been able to do so today. And Hansaka will look to run the clock down a little here. Ball going backcourt, so Josephs have won the turnover. Good defensive pressure that time from Shehan Fernando. Shamin Fernando with the inbound pass. Panduka Gajamange. Here's Fernando again. Foul by Balasuriya, or yes, it was his captain. In fact, it's a charge called on Fernando, so Balasuriya winning the defensive battle there. He was moving, so I think Shehan will shake his head a little bit. $11 points in 2 minutes is the ask for St. Joseph's. Shamin Fernando in the center of your screen there has not had many opportunities today. Darifa Marasinghe. Been prevented from getting too many rebounds by this Royal defense. And Shenal Samuel, the captain, looks like he knows this is a beaten team, and the Royal supporters have been quiet for large amounts of this game, but will find their voice surely at the end of the game. Balasuriya now trying to fight off the attention of his opposite number. Nice pass to Hansaka, but Hansaka is unable to keep the ball in field. Here's Shehan Fernando. Outside shot by St. Joseph's. Gimhan. They need a few of those. Chamat Gimhan with the only 3-pointer of the day. And suddenly St. Joseph's are within 8. But again, lazy play by Shehan Fernando. And an outstanding bit of defensive effort by Royal, who have not given up the ghost. They're not allowing their commanding lead to take away any kind of effort. Been pressing so hard, Royal, and that's why they won the game almost. Saminda with the free throw. Extending the lead to double digits and keeps it there. Saminda with a putback of his own shot. And that's the kind of effort that have given Royal this game. You can see Saminda is suffering. Looks like he's hanging on to his hamstring there. And I think he's done his part for this afternoon. Vibhuta Jatilaka comes on to replace him. Royal scoring through almost all their players. Shamin Fernando. Nice finish from Suradin that time. Royal looking for the cross-court ball. Balasuriya. Stolen that time from Shamin Fernando, who goes for the three-pointer. He has to now. Balasuriya will look just to run this possession down. Finding some long passes, really troubling this Josephian defense, and that's the game surely. 45 points to 33 with 23 seconds left. Snow coming back for St. Joseph's. Shehan Fernando dives and gets rejected by Upasena. And Adapattu will have the final say in this game, will he? No, he won't. Well, he'll try again and he will dribble this ball out of bounds. And that's the game for Royal College. The ThePapare Basketball Championship won convincingly by Royal. In a game that didn't live up to expectations because Royal's defense was just that good. Josephian firepower just had nothing in them. The National School Games champions Royal adding a second trophy to their cabinet in 2017, and you can see why. They're an extremely proficient team. And Joseph's easily second best on the day. Shenal Samuel and the rest of his mates just couldn't get anything going for them. Largely thanks to an excellent Royal defense. A team that really understands how each other works. And St. Joseph's had to be content with their second runner-up title in this tournament in as many years. But it's a young St. Joseph side. And they'll no doubt be back next year to try and go one better. Gajaman Gay and Vibhuta Jatilaka exchanging a hug there. That's good to see. Excellent spirit between these two teams as well. Nothing untoward. Good to see the teams being taught to shake the hand of the referee, who's done a thankless job. And the ThePapare Basketball Championship trophy will be presented. Unlike the girls, we have a clear winner here today, and that is Royal College. an outstanding basketball team. There are deserved winners today. I don't think any of the Josephians will be arguing that Royal were the superior side today. They were part of two excellent matches. The semi-final as well against AIS. As we look at the scoreboard, the final analysis is 48 points to 33 in favor of the Royal champions. And it was that first quarter where St. Joseph scored just the first 3 points of the game. And they were kept to single digits in the third quarter as well. And in the fourth, Royal really ran away with it by scoring 18 points. So you can see where the damage was done to the Josephians. And they seem to have lost this match in their heads well before they lost it on the scoreboard. The body language just a little circumspect from the Josephians. Didn't see the same energy from them, despite the fact that they started the game well. Always had one eye on this excellent Royal team whose reputation precedes them. AIS will count themselves unlucky.
ස්පෝට්ස් වලට ඔයගොල්ලන් කැමතිද?
අනිවාර්යෙන්.
ඔව්.
නෑ හොඳටම අඩුයි.
Yeah, of course.
අඩුයි.
ඔව්. කදාසම ස්පෝට් එක.
ෆුට්බෝල්.
ක්‍රිකට්. බාස්කට්බෝල්. අපේ UFC වගේ දේවල් නම් සවන බැලනවා.
ෆන් ඇන් රැලි විතරයි.
කැමතිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා?
අරවින්ද ඩි සිල්වා, අර්ජුන රණතුංග,
සංගක්කාර.
ඒ සරත් ජයසූරිය 96 ටීම් එකම හොඳයි.
The Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කා. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින් රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
Huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to reading about the game and understanding. So I think ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So congratulations and well done to ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world.
What's happening here? The chance for England.
ThePapare.com කරපු සංකල්පය ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩක ක්‍රීඩිකාවන්ට ඉතාම ධෛර්යයක්. ඔවුන්ගේ අදහස් ක්‍රීඩා තොරතුරු ඊට අමතරව ශ්‍රී ලංකිකෙක් වශයෙන් මට ආඩම්බර විය හැකි මේ අලුත් සංකල්ප ක්‍රීඩා ලෝකයට ගෙනීම ගැන මම ඇත්තටම papare.com එකට ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
It doesn't matter what you think.
The first rule is trust yourself.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
ස්පෝට්ස් වලට ඔයගොල්ලන් කැමතිද?
අනිවාර්යෙන්. ඔව්. නෑ හොඳටම අඩුයි.
Yeah, of course.
අඩුයි
ඔව්. කද්දාසම ස්පෝට් එක.
ෆුට්බෝල්
ක්‍රිකට් බාස්කට්බෝල් අපේ UFC වගේ දේවල් නම් සවන බැලුවා.
වන් ඇන් රැලි විතරයි.
කැමතිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා?
අරවින්ද ඩිසිල්වා, අර්ජුන රණතුංග,
සංගක්කාර.
ඒ සරත් ජයසූරිය 96 ටීම් එකම හොඳයි.
The Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කා. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින් රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
Huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to reading about the game and understanding. So I think ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So congratulations and well done to ThePapare.com because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world.
What's happening here? The time for
ThePapare.com කරපු සංකල්පය ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩක ක්‍රීඩිකාවන්ට ඉතාම ධෛර්යයක්. ඔවුන්ගේ අදහස් ක්‍රීඩා තොරතුරු ඊට අමතරව ශ්‍රී ලංකිකෙක් වශයෙන් මට ආඩම්බර විය හැකි මේ අලුත් සංකල්ප ක්‍රීඩා ලෝකයට ගෙනීම ගැන මම ඇත්තටම papare.com එකට ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
It doesn't matter what you think.
The first rule is trust yourself.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
ස්පෝට්ස් වලට ඔයගොල්ලන් කැමතිද?
අනිවාර්යෙන්. ඔව් නෑ හොඳටම අඩුයි.
Yeah, of course.
අඩුයි
ඔව්. කද්දාසම ස්පෝට් එක?
ෆුට්බෝල්.
cricket
බාස්කට්බෝල්. අපේ UFC වගේ දේවල් නම් සවන බලනවා.
ෆන් ඇන් රැලි විතරයි.
කැමතිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා?
අරවින්ද ඩිසිල්වා, අර්ජුන රණතුංග,
සංගක්කාර.
ඒ සරත් ජයසූරිය 96 ටීම් එකම හොඳයි.
The Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කා. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින් රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. And right after a fantastic and fabulous piece of basketball here today at Henry Pedri Stadium, we are today at this presentation ceremony of ThePapare Basketball Championship for the year 2017. So, ladies and gentlemen, with me now at the presentation party, let me introduce Mr. Sanat Jailat, the President of Sri Lanka School Basketball Association, Mr. Ziar Zuhair, the Chief Manager of Content Services, Dialogue Asiata Private Limited. Chief Guest, Mr. Atula Vijayawardana, the Director of Sports, Ministry of Education of Sri Lanka. Major General Indunil Rana Singha, President of Sri Lanka Basketball Federation. Mr. Dishan Adiza, Operations Manager of ThePapare.com. Mr. Lelum Mahakumbura, the Head of Basketball, ThePapare.com. And finally, we also have Mr. Sasit Bambaradenia, the Marketing Manager of Fair First Insurance. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we are moving on to the moment that we were waiting to. That is the moment of the award ceremony. So starting off with, we are going to give away the certificates and the medals for the first runners-up. First, to give away the certificates and medals for the first runners-up of this championship, may I call upon Mr. Zihar Zuhair, the Chief Manager of Content Services of Dialogue Asiata Private Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, the first runners-up of the championship, St. Joseph's College. St. Joseph's College, please come up and collect your certificates and medals. Yup, all the members together. the ladies and gentlemen, to give away the trophy for the first runners-up of the ThePapare Basketball Championship for the year 2017, may I call upon Mr. Dishan Desa, the Operations Manager of ThePapare.com. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for this first runners-up team of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017, St. Joseph's College. Thank you to all of you, and congratulations to the first runners-up. Ladies and gentlemen, next, to give away the trophy for the best defensive player, I invite Mr. Lelum Mahakumbura, the head of basketball of ThePapare.com. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the best defensive player of the championship, Shenal Samuel of St. Joseph's College. Congratulations, Shenal Samuel, the best defensive player from St. Joseph's College. Congratulations and thank you to you. Next, ladies and gentlemen, to give away the trophy for the best offensive player, I invite Mr. Sana Jailat, the president of the Sri Lanka School Basketball Association, on stage. And ladies and gentlemen, give your hands to the best offensive player, Tarindu Balasurya of Royal College, Colombo. Congratulations to you and thanks to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the next trophy that will be given to give away the next trophy for the most valuable player, I invite Mr. Sasit Bambaradenia, the marketing manager of Fair First Insurance, on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the most valuable player of the championship, Rukshan Atapatu from Royal College. Thank you and congratulations to the winner. So ladies and gentlemen, now the most awaited moment of this awarding ceremony. The awarding of the champions. To give away the certificates and medals for the champions, may I call upon Major General Indunil Ranasinghe, the President of Sri Lanka Basketball Foundation, on stage. And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for these champions of the championship, Royal College, Colombo. Guys, congratulations to all of you and collect your certificates and medals from this guest on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's the most awaited moment, the final moment of the concluding ceremony of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. To give away the trophy for the champions of this championship for the year 2017, I would like to invite Mr. Atul Vijayawardena, the Director of Sports of Ministry of Education, who is gracing the occasion as a chief guest. And also, he will be accompanied by the two principals, respectively, from the Royal College and the St. Joseph's College, Colombo. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the champions of the ThePapare Basketball Championship for the year 2017, Royal College. Put your hands up for this proud captain and the team from the Royal College, Colombo, collecting their respective trophy from the distinguished guests.